Welcome back to Butterfly Effect Tarot. My name is Lorraine. Today's topic is regarding the karma for those who have hurt you. There are 3 piles, and the timestamps for each pile is in the description box in the comment section below. If the readings resonate, please feel free to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments section. I do want to thank everyone for the support I've received. I greatly appreciate it, and I do hope that you guys will go to the channel and check out other readings and come back for other readings in the future. And I do thank you for clicking on this reading today. Other than that, let's go ahead and get into each one of your readings. Welcome to your reading pile 1 regarding the karma for those that have hurt you. I've already pre-shuffled and pulled 5 cards for you. I'm going to identify the 5 cards that came out and we're going to get into your reading. The first card out for you is the Hermit card, followed by the 3 of Pentacles, followed by the Death card, and then the Fool card. And then the 5th and final card out is the 9 of Wands in reverse. 4 of Pentacles is showing up as the energy at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm first getting from this is some sort of isolation. With the Hermit card is a card of introspection, but it's, especially in this reading, is giving a card of loneliness, of being isolated. I say that because next to it is the 3 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles is a card of collaboration. Collaborating with others is teamwork. It's a card of working together with others to build something. And in the upright, it's a positive card. But with the Hermit is a card 9. With the 9 here, and the Hermit card, and then the 3 being the Pentacles, it's like a decrease. So it's like you were isolated. You were removed from this group. This could be a friend group, but I'm getting strongly this is something to do with work. The message is going to resonate different for everyone because everyone's story is different. If you want, you can let me know in the comments a little bit about this. If it resonated, you can let me know, if this was work or not. But I'm getting strongly that this is about work, and that's what I'm going to go with. So it could be coworkers, it could be business partners, people that you were working to build a business or some sort of venture with. You were betrayed. You were isolated. So you were either these people either caused you to get fired, for example, or demoted, or kicked out of maybe a group project or some sort of a team project, or this is someone that you were collaborating with or supposed to be collaborating with, and this person iced you out. They isolated you from the project. Or this could be like you were working with someone on something, and then they like took the idea or the business venture and they ran with it. And it put you in a hermit mode. It put you in a position of being alone, and it did cause you to have to soul search and do introspection. So it did make you wiser. You did develop a lot of wisdom from this. It made you more cautious. It gave you a sense of independence. And now your inner guidance is strong. Your intuition is much stronger from this experience, but it also couldn't have made you more cautious of others. So now there may be a certain level of fear and anxiety with trusting other people in general, but especially when it comes to work and with your ideas and with venture. It could have made you a very closed off, or even more closed off than you were before. And this could have put you in a very sad, lonely state. That's what I'm getting. Now, with the Death card coming in after this 3 of Pentacles, whatever this business venture was, whatever this group project was, whatever this co-worker situation was, there was a death here to this dynamic. In other words, if this was a group of people at work, like co-workers who were bullying you or who lied on you or got you fired, their connection, their little group dynamic, there's going to be a death to that dynamic. So like they may, for example, turn on each other. They may start to bully each other or start to try to cause problems for each other, or try to get each other fired, for example. If this is a business venture or like an idea or something that someone took from you and ran with it, there's going to be a death to that idea or that business venture. What they thought was going to be a beneficial and prosperous venture for them, it's going to end. And I say that because you have the Fool card following the Death card, and the Fool card is a card of new beginnings and possibilities. It's a card of optimism, and it's a card of going on blind faith, believing that there's an opportunity there that you can capitalize on and grow from it. However, with the Death card preceding it and the Nine of Wands in the end, that they're not going to be as successful as they think they are. Whether this is coworkers or business partners or whatever, there's going to be struggle. for this group or this individual. And I say that because the Nine of Wands is in reverse, which suggests that there's going to be um, paranoia, exhaustion, a lack of motivation. Okay. And that to come in after the Fool card, the Fool does not lack motivation. The Fool energy is a card of pushing forward with optimism and trusting that everything is going to work out and knowing that it's going to work out. It's a positive card. But with the Nine of Wands in reverse, this means there's no forward movement because the Nine of Wands in the upright is a card of courage and persistence. It's a card of having your faith tested, but persevering and moving past to overcome. With it in reverse, this is stagnancy. This is having a fear of moving forward, having a fear that you don't have enough, or having a fear that things are going to fall apart for you. And then you have the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The Four of Pentacles is a card that represents scarcity, and it's a card that represents a means of frugal, right? So this is like having a lot of pessimism around money. And the reason I say that in this specific reading, I'm getting that is because when the Nine of Wands in reverse and there's been a struggle and a paranoia, and then the Four of Pentacles coming out, meaning that a person is holding on to every coin they have or holding on to something tightly because they have a fear of losing it. This is suggesting that these coworkers, for example, if they're in a work environment, the work environment is going to become so toxic that they're going to be stuck in that energy because they have a fear that if they move on, they won't have enough money or they can't find another job. So now they're forced to exist in this toxic work environment that they created for you. You moved on, you went into a hermit mode, and you grew from what you went through. They may not experience it that way because with this card coming out at the bottom of the deck following the Nine of Wands in reverse, they're going to have a fear that if they move on and try to find something better, it's not going to happen. So now they have to deal with that. Also, their motivation, their optimism, their joy, it's going to be, it's basically going to be non-existent because you have the death card coming in before the Fool card, meaning a death to your optimism. And that's how I'm reading it. The desire to push forward, the desire to overcome, they're not going to have desire for that. And I mean, it's karma. We all have to experience some sort of karma if we do things that are wrong that hurts other people. And evidently that is what was done here to you. So now these people are going to experience what they did to you. However, they're going to find themselves having to endure it longer or over and over until they go into their own hermit mode and acknowledge what they did and heal from it. They're going to keep going through this. So that's basically what I'm getting from this reading. They're going to lose their optimism. There's not going to be motivation here. These people, their money may, for example, if this was a business partner that ran off or a group of people that ran off with your idea or abandoned you from a business venture and then ran off with it, they're going to lose more money, if anything, from this business venture. And they may continue to push forward with this idea because they've already gotten in so deep and then they've already abandoned you. And you could have been, for example, the very source needed to help this business grow. Because obviously, if it was your idea or you were the brains behind this, they probably needed you to help it grow. And when they isolated you, they basically took all of the potential success from this business. Now they're left holding these Four of Coins and no growth. There's no growth here. Same thing with these coworkers. There's no growth. For example, if they got you fired or demoted or kicked off of an important project, for example, they're going to experience that and they're going to be put in a position where they can't grow in this company. And if somebody was promoted after causing you a demotion or causing you to be fired, for example, they're going to find themselves also fired because with this death to the Three of Pentacles energy, this is the end of a collaboration. It's the end of building something. Something that was being built is died, right? And that's basically what I'm getting. If this resonated, please let me know in the comment section. I'm quite invested in this one because there's a couple of different energies coming from this. And this could very well be a group of people that were targeting you and bullying you. But I'm getting strongly that it was a work group or a work party, a work person. I'm not getting that this was a group of friends, but everybody's story is going to be different. It could be the same dynamic, but from a different group. So if you feel comfortable revealing a little bit about this, I would greatly appreciate it. If not, I respect it. It's fine. But I'm going to leave your reading there. I do hope that it did resonate. I hope that you find solace and healing from whatever this situation was. And I thank you for clicking on the video today and watching. And I hope that you'll return to the channel for other readings. Thank you. Welcome to your reading pile 2 regarding the karma of those that have hurt you. I've already pre-shuffled. In your case, 6 cards came out. I'm going to identify each of the cards and then we're going to go ahead and get into your reading. So the first card out for you is the Knight of Pentacles. It's followed by the Hermit card and then the 5 of Swords and then the 3 of Wands. The card after that is the Emperor, and the 6th and final card out for you is the 5 of Wands. The King of Swords is the card at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm getting from this is that there's a masculine energy showing up here. This Emperor is giving the implication that this is who has caused you some sort of hurt. And it's suggesting that this is through bullying, conflicts, disagreements. The 5 of Swords energy is a card that represents abusive relationships and connections. It doesn't have to be physical abuse. It could be with words, with actions, with energy. You're showing up. This 9 of Pentacles energy and this Hermit energy is giving the implication that this is you. Now, I'm getting that this Emperor energy sees you as this 9 of Pentacles energy, self-sufficient, successful, independent, someone who relies on themselves, and you seek your own guidance. With this Hermit card coming out after, you're someone who seeks their own guidance. You have your own level of wisdom, and you like to stay in your own lane. Very independent energy. But I'm getting the implication that the level of success and wisdom that you harbor, this Emperor energy could be secretly jealous of it or even openly jealous. But I get the impression that this is an Emperor energy. He's well respected and highly regarded, which is why he's triggered by this energy. So maybe, for example, this is a energy where others come to this person for advice, or this person tends to be controlling. They like to control what other people say, what other people do, the decision making. They want to be the person that is the leader, okay? But with you being so independent, being so wise and so successful, even without their input, even without following their rules, could be triggering. So it has caused conflict with this 5 of Swords. So this could be a person that puts you down or disagrees with you, even when you're right. Everything you do right, they find wrong. They turn everything into an argument, basically trying to tear you down and make you feel like you're not as successful or as wise as you are, making you feel like maybe you need to depend on them, or without their guidance and input, you're not really this 9 of Pentacles energy. You're not really this successful, self-sufficient, strong-willed, basically wise person. And I am seeing this 3 of Wands come out here. So again, with this conflict, trying to slow down your progress, creating conflicts and trying to slow down your progress. Because if you're at the 9 of Pentacles, the only pentacle left is 1 for the 10. And that's where you have your family and your sense of community along with this pentacle. But oftentimes, if you're being attacked and bullied and made to feel like you have to be in this hermit mode, you're going to close off. So you're not really going to be open to create a community or allow other people to come into your life. So I'm getting the implication that this bullying energy, this Emperor, has put you in this hermit energy. And while it has made you more wise, it has made you closed off. So you're self-sufficient, you're successful, or at least this Emperor is seeing you this way, or this Emperor is seeing that you can become this. And with this 5 of Swords and 3 of Wands, they're trying to slow you down by destroying your spirit somehow, by making you feel like you need to question yourself, or like you need to slow down somehow, or like your inner guidance is not good enough. And this could have maybe even caused you to miss out on certain opportunities in life, or pass up certain opportunities because your confidence, even though you're strong and wise, your confidence, you could have questioned it so much that you find yourself stuck mentally and stuck even financially. Because even if you are successful with this Nine of Pentacles, again, you're probably struggling to get to that 10th Pentacle because you refuse to come out of your shell. Now, the karma for this person, this Emperor energy, what comes out after the Emperor is this Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is also a card of competition, rivalry, strife, and tension. It's conflict. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. There's going to be a King of Swords energy who's going to come in that is going to test this Emperor. All of the abuse, mentally, verbally, what have you, that this person has caused, all of this questioning, causing you to question yourself, making you feel small, making you have to, in a sense, slow down your progress because you're mentally stuck and you're questioning yourself all the time. Someone's going to do that to this Emperor. And even though this is an emperor, he's a leader, he's well respected, he's wise, he's strong, he's stable. The thing about the King of Swords energy is this is a very truthful, honest, strong authority in of themselves. And they are verbal. They cut through the nonsense. This is not somebody who you can just tell what to do. This is a person that knows themselves. They follow their own inner guide. They typically don't need anyone to tell them who they are or what to do. So this emperor is going to, in a sense, meet someone who's mentally on their level. This person is going to cut them down to size. Now, if this person is not in their life already or has not come in yet, they're coming in. Another thing I'm getting is this King of Swords could be an energy, for example, and I am getting this. And if it resonates, great. If not, you can let it fly. But this could be a King of Swords energy coming into your life. So this could be a friend, or this could be a lover, for example. Maybe someone that you're going to end up with. Maybe this King of Swords energy is going to be the person that you end up with who helps you get to the Ten of Pentacles. You guys become a couple and you get married and you have a family, and this King of Swords is your partner. This is going to probably be your partner. This person could have already come in. But this King of Swords energy is probably someone that's going to come in and defend you. This is going to be someone who's probably going to question and test this emperor and put him in his place. And the emperor could be a feminine energy, like it could be a woman rather, who is in a masculine energy. So this could be like a mother, or it could be a boss. It could be someone who has respect, which is why they feel comfortable pushing you and bullying you and trying to make you dim your light. And the reason that it works is because this is somebody you respect greatly. You respect this person, or they have some level of authority or say over you. It could be a boss, but this reading is feeling a little bit more personal than a boss, but it is possible. You know, take it as it resonates. Everybody's story is different, but the dynamic could be the same. But this King of Swords is coming in as your defender and protector. This King of Swords is going to show up as like the positive energy of the emperor. The emperor that you've been dealing with is more of a toxic dynamic. They use their power for bad rather than good because they're so well respected, because their word holds so much weight. But when this King of Swords comes into the picture, they're going to cause this Five of Wands energy for this emperor. They're going to test them. They're going to create conflict and tension with this person. They're not going to be afraid to stand up to this person. They're going to correct this person, and they're going to use their authority and their wisdom, their knowledge, and their respect to help build you up. That is what I'm getting. And the reason that that is karma is because this emperor is going to lose the level of power and respect that they have, especially when it comes to you. Because with this King of Swords coming in and basically challenging this emperor, they're going to be doing it in front of other people who also respects this emperor. And I think it's going to cause other people to look at this emperor differently. And that's a strong karma to an emperor energy, because their biggest thing is being the leader, being well respected, being the one with the final say. This is a father figure. Okay, this could also be, for example, if you have this could also be the father of your children. So if you have children with this emperor energy and they're constantly being toxic to you or creating issues for you, and they're jealous because you're so independent, and maybe they're trying to tear you down to keep you in this Nine of Pentacles energy where you're successful and or you're working towards being successful, but your 10th pentacle is this King of Swords energy coming in and they don't want you to move on. Well, this King of Swords is coming in, and this is going to be someone who is going to basically become the father figure that is meant to be in your children's life and the strong protector for you guys. So that is definitely what I'm getting. If it resonated, please let me know more about this one. Because this energy is very off-putting. Because you have the Five of Swords out here and the Five of Wands. That both of these cards are about conflict, disagreement, competition. This person wanted to keep you in a defeated state. Because the Five of Swords is about defeat. This is when someone has you with the Hermit energy and then the Five of Swords. This is someone who has you in a state of being defeated. You're in your head. You've isolated yourself because you are constantly at odds and in conflict with your inner self, with your own wisdom. This person had you questioning who you really are. And they had you questioning that because they know who you are. But someone is coming in and they're going to cut this emperor down to size with that sword. This King of Swords is going to cut that emperor down to size. They're going to tell them about themselves. They're going to basically put this emperor into a Five of Wands energy. Ironically enough, the Knight of Pentacles and Hermit energy is out here representing you, and then you have the Five of Swords following that, representing the energy that this emperor put you in. And then following the Emperor's card is the Five of Wands, representing the energy the King of Wands is going to put them in. The same conflict, the same disruptive energy, the same mental and emotional strife that this Emperor's caused, he's going to be put through that same exact energy. And this King of Swords is not one that's going to back down. This is not someone that he can, rule over or tell about himself. The King of Swords is his own authority. He doesn't need anyone to lead him. He leads himself. He's wise. He knows his wisdom. You're not going to make a King of Swords question himself. And this King of Swords is going to build you up. So whatever this Emperor has done to tear you down, this King of Swords is going to help build you up. And I do believe that you're going to go from this Nine of Pentacles energy to this Ten of Pentacles energy and this Hermit energy that has had you in a Five of Swords type of Hermit energy where you're questioning yourself, conflict with yourself. It's going to put you in more of a wisdom type of Hermit energy where you're going to trust your inner guidance. You're going to see again who you really are, because this Emperor has had you questioning for too long. This King of Swords is coming in to save the day. This person is going to be a positive authority in your life. And especially like if this is a father figure, this King of Swords is going to come in and show you what a true authority in your life is looking like, a true leader, somebody that's going to lead you and help you to see the leader in yourself. You're going to overcome this. This is not a good energy at all. Because there are a lot of emperors out here, emperor energies, because emperor could be a man or a woman. I personally know women who are masculine in an emperor energy, and they use their authority and their leadership in a not so good way because they know how respected they are. And when you respect someone, and especially a father figure or a mother figure, when you respect them and they use that power to keep you small so that they can always feel like they have you under their control, that's not a great feeling. It's not a great feeling, especially if you're a person, specifically if you're a person who is not willing to speak up, or even when you do speak up, you still find yourself in this Hermit and Five of Swords energy. On the outside, even if you're defending yourself or if you're trying to stand your ground, internally, this Emperor knows, even though you're speaking up, they know they still have you in your heart. They know they still have you in your head. They know that you're still in conflict with yourself. They know you're still feeling small, and they think you will never get to your Ten of Pentacles. But this King of Swords is going to come in and he's going to cut all of this out. Now, if this did resonate, please let me know in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and leave your reading here. I do thank you for watching. I hope that you will return to the channel for other readings. And again, thank you. Welcome to your reading pile 3 regarding the karma for those who've hurt you. I've already pre-shuffled and pulled 5 cards for you. I'm going to identify those 5 cards and then we're going to get into your reading. The first card out is the Six of Pentacles, followed by the Six of Swords, followed by the Knight of Wands, then the Ten of Wands, and the fifth and final card out for you is the Knight of Pentacles energy. The bottom of the deck energy is the Nine of Swords. So what I'm getting from this reading is with this Six of Pentacles, you were in a position with someone where you were giving more than you were receiving, and you were giving so much that it depleted you and it put you in a position of lack, and it caused baggage for you because with the Six of Swords energy, this giving to others with the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords energy means you have to move away. You have to release something or someone and move past. It had to create a certain level of transition and change for you. That's how much you gave, and that's how much of a burden this created. Now, I'm getting that this Knight of Wands energy created this. This Knight of Wands energy is a fiery, passionate energy. It's a person that's usually very masculine and intense. It's a player energy. So I am getting that this is a lover. This could be anyone in your life. It could be like a friend or a kinship, but I'm getting that this is a lover because the Knight of Wands energy is usually a player energy. This is a person who moves on pretty quickly. A lot of times they do not consider what or whom they've left behind because they're in such a rush to move on to the next thing or the next person, the next exciting thrill. So I'm getting that this person came in. Perhaps they were very passionate with you, you were very passionate with them, and it was such an overwhelming connection, perhaps, that maybe you thought that this was going to be the one, and they were off just as fast as they came in. Now, in this dynamic, this could also be a situation where you and this person have children together or a child. So this could be a situation where this Six of Pentacles energy is signifying that this Knight of Wands left you with a responsibility that's requiring you to give more of yourself than you have to give since they're not here to help balance it out because Six of Pentacles is give and take. So this could be a situation where this Knight of Wands puts you in a position where you're having to give more because they're not there to help balance that out. And it's created baggage. Now, the Six of Swords energy, as I mentioned, is usually moving on. But before you get to the Six of Swords, you usually have the Five of Swords, which represents abusive relationships, toxic relationships, disagreements, and conflict. So this Knight of Wands must have created so much conflict and toxicity in your life that it drained you. But you walked away. However, even though you walked away, you're still left holding the bag. You're still left holding these burdens and this toxicity. Or I'm sorry, not the toxicity, the burdens that this toxicity left. Now, what is the karma for this Knight of Wands? Well, the card following the Knight of Wands is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is a card of burden. It's a card of extra responsibilities and extra hard work. Okay. What follows that card is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, earlier we mentioned that the Knight of Wands is a fast moving energy. He likes to move fast towards the things that he wants. He likes to accomplish the things he wants very quickly. He does not like to be slowed down. Well, there's going to be the Ten of Wands energy coming in for him of burdens. He's going to become this Knight of Pentacles. He's going to be slowed down if he already hasn't. There's going to be so much burdens on this individual that he can't help but to be slowed down. And with this Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, it's going to create anxiety, worry, fear, and depression. This person is not going to be able to sleep at night. They're going to feel hopeless. They're going to feel drained. They're going to feel alone. This person is going to have a lot of fear around their money. And I say that because with the Knight of Pentacles, Pentacles also represents money. And remember, in the Six of Pentacles, which is Pentacles, you were giving more than this person was. And it drained you in your Pentacles, and it drained you in more than likely mental and emotional headspace when the Six of Swords comes out here. So now that you've been drained and depleted, it's going to hit this person as well in his finances. With this Knight of Pentacles, his money is going to slow down. He's going to have so much burdens and responsibility, he's not going to know what to do. It's going to cause anxiety and depression in this person. This is a heavy energy. To get the 10 of Wands out here and have the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, to go from the Knight of Wands of being a person that's passionate and determined, moving quickly towards your goals, to becoming the Knight of Pentacles, where now you have to take your time and you have to plan and you have to be more responsible. This person is going to have these extra responsibilities and burdens because he's going to be forced to have to be responsible. He was not responsible where you were concerned in whatever area he showed up in your life. So now he's going to have other burdens come in that's going to force him to have to slow down and think before he acts. He's going to have to consider other people and other circumstances. Because as I mentioned, the Knight of Wands usually doesn't consider other people. They're very fiery, passionate energy that just moves on quickly. They don't always consider what's left behind. The Knight of Pentacles has to stop. They have to plan and they have to be more responsible about their action and movements. This person isn't going to like this. Anybody that is like that likes to move fast, this is more than likely an impatient person. Knight of Wands is usually impatient. They want what they want when they want it, and they don't want to wait, and they don't usually care who they have to run over to get it. Knight of Pentacles has to slow down and they have to consider every move because they have no other choice. They have too many responsibilities, like with this Ten of Wands, where they have to think before they act because the burdens on them are so intense that if they move too quickly or without thinking, it'll create even more burdens. I don't know what this person did to you. I don't know what this baggage is, this toxicity is that they left in your life. But whatever it is, they are paying royally. This is a very heavy energy. Oh my God. The Ten of Wands and then the Knight of Swords at the bottom. The amount of anxiety this person has, mind you, this person is probably having dreams about you. This person is not being allowed to forget about whatever they did. Whatever this person has done to you, they are being reminded of it every step of the way. Sleepless nights. When they do sleep, they're probably having dreams that are reminding them of the mistake that they've made with you. Their anxiety, these burdens that they have, if this person is intuitive or spiritual on any level, they've 9 times out of 10 already put two and two together that they're experiencing all these extra responsibilities and burdens because they left a lot of extra responsibilities and burdens on you. They've created an unfair environment for you, an unfair circumstance for you. And now the universe, spirit is creating that for them. Except whatever they have left on you, they're experiencing it times 10. With this 10 of Wands, they're experiencing it times 10. And it is putting them in a Nine of Swords energy. Nine of Swords is a awful energy to be in. This is like a deep, dark depression. This is like having 9 swords in your back. You cannot sleep that way. You cannot think. You cannot do anything. And a knight of wands energy is somebody who is optimistic because they know they have the passion, the drive, and energy to go after what they want. So they're not someone who has to sit down and really contemplate anything. Now all they have is time to think. And now they're having anxiety about it. This person knows what they've done. Whether they admit it to you or not, once you get to a Knight of Pentacles energy, that energy of being responsible and conscientious about your actions kicks in. And that could be another reason why they're in this Nine of Swords, because now they're having to sit down and contemplate what they have done. And oh my God, this is a very heavy energy. Oh my God, this does not feel good. It's bad enough having a 10 of wands energy, but at least a 10 is ending, right? In this case, the 10 of wands is coming after the knight of wands, which means, and then it's leading into a knight of pentacles, which means this knight of wands who's fast moving is having such overwhelming burdens that he's now slowing down. This is unfortunate. I don't know what this person has done to you. I don't know entirely because everybody's story is different. We have the dynamic of them leaving something on you more than you can bear. They've basically created an unfair situation. They've left you having to give more of yourself and they did not give back in return. And now you're kind of in a space of dealing with all of this swords energy because Six of Swords is moving on. So the good news is that you are or you will be overcoming whatever this is that they have, this environment or situation they've created for you. You're moving past it. But this Knight of Wands energy, they're not moving past this. I don't, there's nothing out here as of now that's signifying that they're moving past this. Now, maybe they've went through this and they've healed and they've transformed. I don't know. But nothing out here is signifying that they're moving past this, especially with this Knight of Pentacles being slow moving. It looks like this is going to be something that they may be going through for a while. Oh, this is a heavy energy. Wow. And again with them, with this energy being so heavy, it really makes me wonder the exact details of what they did because they are really paying a price here. They're paying a price. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this energy though. I do hope that it resonates. Whatever this is, I really hope that you overcome it and that you are overcoming it and that you find balance and you find a situation and circumstance that gives to you just as beautifully as you give to it, and that you get out just as much as you put into every situation that is in your life or come into your life with ease and grace. And I thank you for clicking on the video, and I hope that you return to the channel for more readings. Thank you.